evening, Facebook and my YouTube joiners. Thank you for joining me today on Revelations with Dorothea. Now, y'all know I usually like to do things on a biblical standpoint, but actually, I'm coming with today is a suggestion for people who are out here dating. And this is why I suggest not dating online. I wrote a couple things down, my viewpoint on why I think it's not best to date a human being online. Basically, when you're dating on a dating site or on Facebook, that person is scrolling down and they're shopping for humans. That doesn't sit right with me because when I buy my makeup and when I buy clothes and things, I scroll down Amazon, right? And I'm shopping online. Now, when a human being does that, per se, on a dating site or whatever, they Tinder, Plenty of Fish, it's a lot of them out there. I be seeing them advertised and stuff. Um, it's basically like they're shopping for a human online. And when you get with that person almost dehumanizes you because they say, "Oh well, I just met you on Tinder. Who are you?" And they really don't take you seriously. Now, that's not in all cases because I have met people who have said that they have found their soulmate on internet dating, but that's probably 1% out of 100%. It's not very common. So you got to think about that when that person is sitting behind a computer scrolling up pictures of different women and they say, oh, I'm going to click on her picture. Then another thing is when they're online dating, they got a lot of options. They'll take you out and say they don't like it. They'll be like, I'll just go home and scroll on somebody else. Or if y'all get together, do you think they're going to stop using the dating sites? They're probably going to still use them even though you're together. So that'll be a way to minimize our relationship, start cheating, or they never had any intentions of being real with you anyway. Another thing is, I think it shows a person's character. Um, if you only can conversate with me through the internet or online dating site, um, and then like we get somewhere, and I'm like, the conversation is kind of or they're not into it, or they probably just like, oh, she's not what I thought she was. You never know what somebody's thinking when you meet that person online, and then y'all get together, and he may not like lipstick or something. You got on lipstick, or because men can be picky, women are picky too. I'm picky. And I just think that natural attraction of meeting somebody in person, you already can feel their connection to you when you meet them in person. But like online dating, it takes the thrill out of all of that. It even takes the thrill out of the character. I mean, the effort of the chase of getting somebody. Like, say I step out at the gas station, and the guy he steps out his vehicle and he'll say, "Well, how you doing today?" Or what's your name? Or this the normal attraction of just meeting somebody in person. You know, chemistry. Chemistry comes with meeting somebody in person. Cause I hear people say, "Oh, I fell in love online." You really can't fall in love online because it's like, yeah, you know that person, but y'all don't have that chemistry of being face to face. And a thing that I always say is I like to see people's facial structure. I like to hear their voice. I believe that the eyes are the window to your soul. Like when you look somebody in their eye, especially if you got a spirit of discernment, you can actually see things, or you'll be like, oh, they look mangled, or, like just being there in person and seeing that person. I want to know if you smell good. I want to know what kind of shoes you wear. That's just things that I look at when looking at dating. I'm kind of picky too. So online dating is definitely a thumbs down for me. Um, But what made me do this today is, I've heard people be like, "Oh, I married somebody and they live in New York, and I'm waiting on him to come down here." And I'm like, when a lot of women are actually getting played online, sending people money and doing all kind of stuff when you don't even have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just I believe people meet people for a reason. And it don't matter if you're ugly, don't matter if you're big, if you I think it's somebody for everybody, you know. And I think you just need to wait on that natural attraction to come that like I said, maybe they'll be sent to you. I believe in prayer. Maybe pray for your spouse, you know. But that online dating stuff is just like off the chain. Last and least is I believe that online dating makes you have more sexual encounters than you even want to have. Okay, say you go on a couple dates, and usually when somebody takes you out on a date, say they take you to a 5-star restaurant on the plaza, and y'all go out for a horse and carriage ride. Now this man, he just spent about $250 on you. You don't think he gonna expect anything at the dinner? So I think sometimes people get caught up in a dating ring trying to find somebody and have more sexual encounters than they even want to have. You know. So y'all, I believe that just beating in the traditional way is the best. I believe that it creates effort. You want that effort. You want to say, oh, this person, he came for me, and it's a better of attraction, you know, because like I can get up and I have gotten up and I look on my phone or something, and somebody on Facebook, oh, good morning, beautiful. That means nothing to me. Is you could have took that text and copied it 20 times and sent it to 20 different women. There's no effort there, you know. So I believe in effort. I like effort, and that's why I would not internet date. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful evening.